Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson in the middleweight division. 160 pounds, 5'11" inches tall, with a reach of just over 72 inches. And he'll be staring across from the legend himself, Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Weighing in at 72 kilos, bang on, 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go. And we're underway in round one. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. How about that time counter shot? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. That left hook missed. Catch and shoot. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecard. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Sugar Ray is rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go. The gaps will appear. Good work out there, kid. Breathe when you're stepping round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
You stay focused, man. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Never ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Catch and it looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Good work.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Let's get
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
hand on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around.
You've been timing already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Don't be...
And then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Stay soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win.
He'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Back into it. Done all your work all the way.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Thinking you were smart.
What you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into it.
Jealousy all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well done with that counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Someone tell these two that they can be hold that thought. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. A true champ, and he is forcing him to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Here we go to the 4th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Straight right, just misses. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Nice counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And misses with that jab. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So the referee says fight on. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they went out of steam.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And he scores with the counter. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? They exchange punches. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They exchange punches. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Now you've let him back.
But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
What's this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we...
He was still letting you power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Work. Take a work at that kid. That jab's looking nice.
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
This round. Get your mind.
Your timing already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it.
There's the bell to start round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They exchange punches. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight...
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And they're calling it there.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because...
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vine and get it. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this Janis chopper.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez, the 170. Juan Manuel Marquez. And when you see this man, you know what you're getting. Dinamita comes right at you relentlessly. He's never been in a boring fight. Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Misses with that uppercut. Just missed with that hook. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Good right uppercut. Big right uppercut scores. A perfect counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Marquez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Absolutely better than that. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Oh, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
That round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there.
Listen, great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great round. So just keep him on the end of the jab. Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give him anything.
Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure it out. Great.
Just worry about it, kid. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Get out there and win the round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
We won't load him up.
To the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A perfect counter shot. Counter punches have to hurt. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Well done with that counter shot. Through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Having a hard time finding a home with that light uppercut. That counter shot lands. Right now the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And the kid goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Big breaths, big breaths. Gotta be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and
Breathe. You're starting to make mistakes.
and you know free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nope, that hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He got out of the way of that right hook. How about that time counter shot? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What will tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So time back in. Let's keep fighting. That hook doesn't score. Stamina is off the charts. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A swing and a miss with the left hook. That left uppercut doesn't score. Nice counter. Stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you
Sorry to make mistakes and switch up immediately.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
this is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Trying to land that jab. Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to the canvas. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage. Hold that thought! Marquez is dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Think of holding on here for a minute. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The right hook misses. He missed with that jab. Just missed with that hook. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee will stop it. And that's it. It's over. The fight is over. Total dominate. Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another, like...
Just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. Stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height is that I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me. It's like revolvers, and every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm. Yeah. Come on. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roman Gonzalez, 5'3", with a reach of 64 inches. And the man he'll be facing, Charlie the Eagle Edwards. He comes in 168 centimeters tall with a 168 centimeter reach.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Roman Gonzalez. At one time, he was the pound-for-pound king, Chocolatito. It's Charlie the Eagle Edwards, fighting out of the United Kingdom, the WBC Flyweight World Champion. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Managua, Nicaragua, here is a legendary four-division champion of the world, introducing Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from London, England, a flyweight world champion, Charlie Edwards.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Swing and a miss with the hook. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Just misses with the right uppercut. Nice counter. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. If you don't let you get off the ropes, you can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. They have no respect for each other's punching power. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Breathe. Come on, let him back into the box.
Wait, I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. The jab's work.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
It worked. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Great. Just the same again. Don't
get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win.
We'll start tiring him. The jab's working nice. That was 1-2.
And then we go again. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
Here we go. It's round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big swing and a miss with the hook. These punches coming from every angle. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut just missed. Missing with that right hook. That left hook missed. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
You got complacency.
And there's the bell for round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they help them to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Miss with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't find a home with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. That big hook doesn't land. Catch and shoot. I don't want to punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Can't find a home with that jab. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
When you go out, just take the round off, win the round on your...
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Just stay focused. Don't let...
Need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll...
Let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round.
The jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our...
Great round. So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting you to...
Bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
A few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't...
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Better than this kid. Go back out.
Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They exchange punches. Good counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And they're going to let him continue. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan. Time for the 5th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? How about that time counter shot? The perfect counter lands. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Stamina is off the charts. Jab misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Hosting this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Throws the jab, but doesn't score. And he fails to score with that left hook. Catch and shoot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas.
That's a lot of swelling the referee takes.